So it's Thursday night, and tonight we're doing leaflets and such like in the local businesses, just to advise them of the day. Here we go. The gang's all here. Hey up. Martin, Kazia,
hello,
Jan, hello. Miles, hey up. So we're doing this business. If it's in the businesses, those affected, this is where it'll all be happening on Sunday the 1st. Great stuff.
We're ready.
It's going great guns, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the plans are coming together.
All coming together, we're nearly there.
Yeah.
Just over 1 week to go,
yeah.
And it's sorted.
Yeah. So, tell us about the bands then, because I know some of the bands, what they're doing. So
yeah, so we've got Strolling Bones coming on, we've got Street Life, and Street Life are performing an old Rovers poem that they've set to music.
Oh, right.
And then we've got Eunice and Joseph, who are doing some of their own
African,
original...
Kenyan type
That's
stuff.
That's right, yeah. And then we've got Alfie as well, who are great. And then we've got the Sassoneers, who will be doing some music. And that's all
they
up
like
here.
Irish country music.
Yeah. And that's up here. But between 3:30 and 4 o'clock down at the little cafe.
Oh, Shauna's Cafe.
Shauna's Cafe. Everybody needs to go there at least once.
Yeah.
They are having is it a banjo?
Oh, it's a ukulele.
A ukulele player for half an hour, and he's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And she might be having somebody who tans leather, which really fits
that's
in with
fascinating.
what we're doing.
Yeah. And we're putting the envelopes in the business letterboxes tonight.
We are.
Just advising of what's happening. And the warning signs are up.
Warning signs
traffic
are up.
warning signs. Should we go over there? We'll have a look at one.
We will. And if anybody needs to find more information, just go on the QR code on the Drovers bandstand signs, and you will find a QR code in the corner. Go on that and it'll give you all the information and take you to the website.
Wonderful. Let's make a start.
So Rob, tell us about what's happening down at the bandstand.
All right.
At
the bandstand.
At the bandstand.
So when they've finished playing down the high street, they've played that march and tune, they then sort of break up and amble down, but still in a group, down to the bandstand, and effectively they'll end up queuing whilst they wait for the preceding band to play, and they stand on the bandstand and play another marching tune, and then they play a hymn.
Right.
And the hymn can be the full hymn, or it can be a section of a hymn, and it can be from what they call the Red Book, or it can be another hymn.
Okay.
And then they're judged on the point system is 40 points on the deportment of the march. So this regimental sergeant major marksman style, various other aspects, totaling 40 points, and then they're judged on the stud tune for 80 points, and then the hymn for 80 points.
Okay, now can we just clarify that the musicians I've talked about earlier at the town hall are not the same musicians that will be marching up from the bandstand, because people are getting a bit confused.
Oh right, no, that's right. Yeah, the brass band players are the only ones that have taken part in the competition.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. They're all exceedingly good.
Yes.
And all worthy of prizes.
Yes. Yes. So there's an adjudicator, is that right?
That's right, yeah. It's called Gordon Edison, who's a member of an official adjudicators guild.
Right.
So yeah, he knows all aspects of music, and he'll take everything into consideration. And there'll be prizes awarded in various categories, which I'll probably talk about a bit later in more detail.
Okay, now the interesting thing about this Drovers event is one of the musicians around the town hall has found a Drovers poem that they're setting to music, which is a one-off. And you've something special down at the bandstand, haven't you?
We have, yeah. We've got this piece of music that's been written for the event, brass band music, and it's a march, and it'll be played for the very first time on the Saturday. It will have been practiced during next week and this week by the bands who will be sending it in advance. But all the bands that are taking part are invited to join together in a mass performance for the very first time of the Drovers March.
I think it's going to be fantastic. Thank you.
It will, yeah. So here we're stood where the barriers will be in North Street, and the only access for anybody coming south is to turn round in the Swan and Talbot car park. Okay.
There are signs everywhere, though, aren't there?
Yeah, there is. Okay, it's Wetherby in bloom here.
Yeah, before we get wet,
Yeah.
we're going to move on a
A
bit.
bit further. We're just walking up Church Street, but when I was a kid, they called it the Stumps. This bit. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that, did you?
Oh, I see.
And there was no shops really, one or two, but on this side, it was there was gardens and houses, just houses.
Really?
So Kazzy is the Wetherby Ward host, but Martin's here as well. What excites you the most about the day, Martin? There's a leading question.
The new music.
The new.
The Drovers March.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been able to have a little sneaky listen to it.
Have you?
It's brilliant. It's got some real Scottish twiddly bits in.
Has it?
Yeah, but it's got a right thump, thump, thump marchy beat. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, that's what I'm looking
Quiet
forward to
bits,
most.
strong bits. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So it's coming together, isn't it?
It is. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
It's great how we all taken our own part of the job, haven't we? Really.
We have,
I've
yeah.
done the music a bit. You've done most of the organising, I think. You've been to loads of meetings with Leeds guys,
Yeah.
and you pushed it along, pushed it. I'm really impressed with that.
Well-
Sorry, I'm blowing your trumpet there, but
That's all right. I can take it. My head's only as big as a bucket already.
if we get a night like this, 2 weeks on Saturday. We'll be in heaven, won't
That's
we?
the only thing we need.
Yeah.
The only thing we need is a decent break with the weather.
Yeah.
And it's going to be great anyway.
Yeah.
I've got an umbrella, even if you haven't.
Yeah. There will be people sat with umbrellas. You can guarantee it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it's like this, they'll need them to keep the sun off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we put the last few letters through, warning the residents of the
This good
streets
town.
affected
Yeah.
by the road closures. The road closure signs are up.
Yep.
We've got the approval for the Ings car parking, so it's all systems go.
Yeah. Great. Right. Speak to you later. This is Thursday. Signing off. Bye.